If you click this video because you want to learn how to do your everyday quick makeup for the cheap, you in the right place. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Destiny, but you can call me Nene Bestie. Hey y'all. So y'all, I am back with another video, y'all. It is literally 12:14. It is 12:14 this morning. So hey y'all, good morning, good evening, good whatever. If y'all watching this on November the 8th, it is Friday, and I am up at 12 in the morning making a video for y'all because I am trying to stick to my new schedule, which is a video posting every Friday. But I had a busy day. If you click this video because you want to learn how to do your everyday quick makeup for the cheap, you in the right place. I got you. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So y'all, if y'all are not familiar with my channel, welcome. My name is Destiny. Welcome bestie. If you're returning back, hey bestie, love you, thank you for coming back. If you are new to my channel and not familiar with my artillery, y'all can't see right now, but I'm going to show y'all my artillery and my spread of makeup. I am about to show you. This is going to be my eyelashes. Here are going to be all my concealers, my blushes, eyeshadow, 2 eyeshadow palettes, all my beauty blenders, the things I do before I do my makeup, and then, oops, excuse her, and then the rest of the girls are in here. We're about to get into it. I am gonna have to take this off. The first thing you're gonna need is what every girl needs: a mirror, honey. Don't worry about all the little finger marks on my mirror. I don't know, okay? But you need a mirror, honey. You need a mirror that moves, portable. You need it to be close up so that you can see what you're doing, because if I am at my vanity, my mirror's all the way back here, baby, I can't see nothing I'm doing. And I gotta take my glasses off to do my makeup, and if you like me and you blind without your glasses, how you gonna see? So I do have hold on, I do have like just a tad bit of makeup on. It's literally just blush and eyebrow gel because I wanted to look good for y'all. I was recording a different video, but I was recording like a monthly reset, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm like, you know what, let me do something else, like for a change. So I'm like, well, I know a lot of people have been asking about makeup, so makeup it is. Y'all know I love y'all because I'm trying to get this video for y'all. I have to wake up really early in the morning to go get my cap and gown for graduation for medical assistant school before I have to go to work tomorrow. And then I might hit the gym after I get off work, but we'll see. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to wake up early enough to do all of the above. But I'm going to take this off. And y'all, this is kind of backwards, but one of my biggest recommendations when it comes to makeup, is camera focus? One of my biggest recommendations when it comes to makeup is micellar water. Micellar water. As y'all can see, I don't have not a drop left. And y'all know what that means. A Target video is coming soon. And y'all know y'all love it when I go to Target. Maybe I should try a Walmart video, because girl, life is getting a bit expensive, honey. Inflation is inflation, and Target is getting more expensive. But I digress. So now that I have all that off, the first step you're gonna want to do is to moisturize. So y'all know, well, y'all might not know, but my go-to is, hold on, let's see. Okay, my go-to is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream, and then lately I've been also using hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary. So first I go in with the hyaluronic acid. And I'm not going to overdo it, y'all, because this is supposed to be a quick little one too. So we are getting ready for work. We're getting ready for wherever. We got to go. And we got to go quickly. This is not all out, go out type of makeup look. If y'all want that, let me know. But this is for the girlies who like that no makeup look. And it's just now learning. And want to look like a little some extra. And I'm gonna wipe my lips off too, because I got some. I have some lip liner on. Okay, so after we put The Ordinary on, then I go in with a little bit of e.l.f. Then we rub that in. And y'all know I really mess with y'all because it's almost 1 in the morning. I'm not going nowhere after this but to bed. And I'm finna do a face of makeup for y'all. And waste this product, but it's not a waste because whether one person watched this video or 10,000, I'm helping one of the girlies. I'm helping one of the girlies, so it's not a waste. Okay. So hopefully y'all can see the difference in my face. It is hydrated. First thing you'll go in with is the e.l.f. This is Power Grip Primer. And since this is a quick 1-2-1-2, we are not going to overdo it. We're going to do like 3 pumps. And then we're going to go in. And because it's a soft makeup look and it's like a real quick makeup, I just put it in this area right here. Because that's where most of our makeup is going to go. Okay? A little bit on your forehead and your T-zone. And, you know, around your eyebrows. But for the most part, your mouth. When you're doing this quick makeup look and you just finna put it on real quick, the no makeup look, I just put primer in these areas because that's where most of the makeup is going. I'm barely putting anything down here. The next thing we are going to do is go in with this. This is going to be the e.l.f. Brow Lift. I use this for my brows, and one of the hardest parts that people struggle with when they're learning to do their makeup is what I struggled with when I was learning to do mine, is literally eyebrows. What I will say is you have to learn what type of eyebrows you have, and I realized that I'm okay with my eyebrows just giving like a laminated kind of look. I don't want a really heavy eyebrow. I don't want a lot of concealer around it, especially for a look like this. So I go in with the eyebrow gel, and you want to get a brush like this. Simultaneously, this brush is also e.l.f. because e.l.f. is pretty affordable and they have a nice product. So you just want to take it and lift your brows up like this. Just laminate them up, and no, we're not going to leave them looking crazy. And then take the tail down. And I don't have that much of an arch or that much of a tail, so that's the part we're going to draw in. Now we leave our eyebrows alone while we do the rest of our makeup, and then I'm going to finish the eyebrows very last. So we're going to go in with some blush. Now, there's a couple different ways we could do this, okay? So usually I would go in with my Juvia's Place blushes, but those may not be cheap. I also have my old reliable, the cheapest of the cheap, Milani. Y'all know it's my old reliable because it's broken. Milani blush, straight from the drugstore. This I hit pan a long time ago. It looks disgusting, it looks trifling, but it works. So I will go in first with some blush. Usually this Milani is left on my blush brush, and I do use the Real Techniques brushes, and these are cheap. You can get these literally anywhere. You can even get these off of Shein. So I have a lot of, in my artillery, I got a lot of different brushes, and I really just use the Real Techniques brushes, and then I use these like little Stasi or something like that brushes that I got from Target, which I don't remember if those are cheap or not, but y'all, a brush is a brush, okay? We ain't gonna need that many for this. So usually I have a little leftover makeup on my brush. If you can afford a little more, go Juvia's Place. I put 2 dots of each, and then I blend it in. But for the purposes of this video, we are going to go the cheap route and I'm going to do what I would do in a rush. I'm going to put it in here, and then I'm going to take it on my cheeks, and I'm going to smile and lift it up. You want to lift it up, girl, all the way to your temple. And you could do this messy, and you can even put too much. You rather put too much than not enough blush, because we are going to tone it down with some concealer in a second. So put it all the way to your temple, like that. All is well. You might want to do a little more. I like blush, so I go in. And we're going to put some more on top of this, so not to worry. Okay. When I'm in a rush, I don't even do that. I take the brush, it already got some blush left on it, and I just do this real hard. And that's the truth of the matter, okay? So, now we got blush, we got eyebrows. We're going to go in with some concealer. This is going to be a quick concealer. Nothing too much, nothing too crazy, because this is a quick couple of minute look. You need to get out the door within the next 15 minutes. You got to lock in, okay? So, I use the Fit Me concealers. The Fit Me concealers. This is drugstore makeup, honey. Shades 45, because that's my actual skin tone color. And then shades 30. And I also use shade 20 for a lighter shade. But when I'm doing like a quick makeup look, I just use shade 30 and shade 45. So, if you don't know your shades, literally go to the store and bring you some makeup wipes and just try and try and try until you figure it out. That's the advice. Okay, so you're gonna go in with 45, the darker one. I go in with the darker one, 45, and then not too much. I just put it right there, and then on the other side, the same thing, not too much. Cause what I want to do is I want to still have a bright under eye, but I want to mute it a little bit and give my face a kind of foundation look, but without overdoing it. So then we go in with the lighter one, which is shade 30 for me. And then I put about this much on 30. And put a little more on this side, because y'all, I'm literally out of makeup. Like, I never thought I'd see the day, but I mean, I've seen the day a couple times, but I'm out of makeup. So then I go with a beauty blender. This beauty blender is dry. When I'm doing a full face beat, I do not really use a beauty blender like that. I use my concealer brushes. But when you in the cooking and you in the hair, you need the beauty blender, and I do use it dry because I don't have time to wet it and wait it for it to set and all that. Because if you use it while you freshly wet it and freshly squeeze it, sometimes it takes your makeup off. So listen, the concealer is on. First, you want to go in with the darker one. And you want to blend and drag it up to your temple where you drug that blush up to, right about here. Okay? And so you just want to blend that up. Blend that up. Blend that up. And then you're going to come and you're going to connect this piece. Really hope y'all can see this because it's going to piss me. You connect this piece. And so you want to go in and start connecting those two shades right here. And you just want to blend this in place. Blend in place. You don't want to drag down too much, you know. You just kind of, well, you don't really want to drag down, but you just want to blend. I'm going to try to get a little closer up so y'all can see. Lift your eye up. You could blend all the way up to your eyelid because it'll make it more seamless and smooth. And then now we just gonna buffer it on out, honey, because we don't have no time to be perfect and precise. We gotta go to work, okay? We late for our date. We don't have time. So you don't want no harsh lines. So I go in and I'm kind of rough with the beauty blender when I'm trying to blend out harsh lines, I'm not gonna lie. And I just blend that out. Blend it out. And then you want to go in and blend this on out and make it smooth. And I'm kind of, while I'm doing this, I'm like kind of shaping my nose like this to kind of give it like a bright outside before I go in with any type of contour. And then also I don't put a lot on my forehead nor my upper lip, so I just drag it from down here to this half of my lip, and then on this side we're going to drag it from down here to this half of my lip. So just a little bit on the top lip like this, and boom. And then we go in with the other side and we do the exact same thing. Okay. And then when I do this, I never put makeup on my forehead, and people don't really notice, but if you're one of those people that's just like, girl, we need some makeup on the forehead, you take the residue, throw a little bit on the forehead, honey. And then make sure you blend those harsh lines too. And then next we are going to pull out Old Reliable. Now this is translucent 916 L'Oreal. I got this from the beauty supply when I first learned how to do makeup. And y'all, when I say she don't got nothing left, she really gave all she has to give. I didn't have to pop the little piece out. You want to get you a powder puff. You get your powder puff from anywhere. They don't cost that much. You can get you some off Shein for like 30 cents. You want to take the powder, right? Dip the powder puff in like this. 1, 2, 3. It should look like this. Don't just throw this on your face. Don't. You're going to take your hand like this. Dust that powder off like this. Pat, pat, pat. And then you're going to go in on your face. And you want to press this powder in, y'all. Press, 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 press. And you want to drag it up. I drag it up in the angle like this. In the way I put it on. And then I just blend it out. Pressing it in, pressing it in, pressing it in. Pressing it in. Just like that. Pressing it in. And then we do the exact same thing for the other side. And then we're going to go back in with the powder. Press, press, press. And we are just going to bake just a little bit. We don't have time for no full bake, y'all. We just don't. We late already. And when I say bake, I mean for literally 0.12 seconds. Take the nose. I did not put concealer on my nose, y'all, because you don't need to in this instance. Take the powder, put it here on the nose. Take the powder, drag it up the nose like that. Okay? And you are done with your powder. Put top on. Try not to spill it all out, because makeup is money, honey. Take your brush. Okay? Usually I will take my time with the end of this beauty blender and blend this out if I'm doing a full beat. We don't have time for that, girl. Take your biggest brush, your fluffiest brush, and blend this up. Blend the powder right on up and out of the face. You don't want to just dust it out. You want to kind of blend it in like this. And the reason why I'm going fast is because, girl, we black. Well, I don't know if you black on the other side of this camera, but I'm black and I don't bake for too long because I don't want to be ashy. I did forget to put powder on my forehead. It's okay. We got some residue powder right here. Throw that a little bit on your forehead. Make sure you dust that off real good. Okay. So while we are letting the nose powder sit, we are going to go in with my girl NARS. Now, to be fair, I'm not sure if NARS is expensive or not. I will have to check. I think these next two products do cost a little money, but there are many substitutes. You just want to go in with any type of bronzer. This is in the shade Laguna 06. When you're trying for bronzers, it took me a long time to find one. I had to go to Sephora and let them find me one. So I take this little brush, a little brush like this, go in like this, and then you want to turn to the side. You want to go in here where you would contour if you contoured and you were doing a full beat. So you want to go here and get up, and you want to, don't be afraid to get the makeup in your hair a little bit, girl. Get up in these sideburns and put that there. Come here, get up in these sideburns, coming down. And if this can be messy, it's fine. A little more, because I want to be a little more chiseled like this. Same on this side. The fun part about this is, y'all, because you're doing a quick makeup look, you can be messy. It's fine. You don't have to be precise. It's going to come out cute regardless. So, after we have done that, what I want to do next is go in with, I use Rare Beauty. So this is tinted pressed powder. And so I just go in with the tinted pressed powder. And usually you would use this after you use the loose powder I just used. But I don't use it for that. Because I don't have any foundation on, I don't want a harsh line between my concealer, my blush, my contour, and nothing else down here, you know. So I take this and I take my wait, that might not be the right brush. Hold on, girl. That was my foundation brush. Y'all don't use that brush for that. I take one of these brushes that look like this, and I take it, dip, 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 and it's gonna create a foundation look and match my, like, and kind of blend this all together to give me one skin tone color. So I take it and I just go in and I put it like this, blend that piece in so that it's more seamless. I put it across my chin, under my little double chin. I'm working on losing weight, y'all. And then I do the same thing on this side. Next, you want to take the foundation brush and you want to blend this harsh line in. If y'all can see, this is a harsh line. It's not as harsh over here, but it's a harsh line. You want to take it right in between that concealer and that blush and that bronzer, and you just want to take your foundation brush and blend that all in together because you don't want harsh lines. See, now it's a little more blended together. Then go on this other side, blend that together a little more, because harsh lines are not our girl. So now you can dust off your nose. The nose is sat for a little minute. Dust off the nose. The nose is highlighted. And what is on my nose? Oh, a piece of hair. So next I like to go in with some type of, this is also a bronzer. This is a bronzer, but this is Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty bronzer. Again, you can go in with any type of bronzer, any type of cheaper bronzer you can go in with. But the reason why we're working with mostly powders and not liquids is because liquids are very hard to control. A lot of them, some of them are more pigmented than others. And so when people start you out, they tell you to use all these liquid products, and it's like, girl, I don't even know what I'm doing yet, and I'm tearing my face up. So it's easier to work with powder and dry things. So that's what we're working with. You get you a little brush. It don't matter what type of brush. I use one that looks like this. It's really a eyeshadow brush, and I pat it in here a couple times. And because I want to contour my nose a little bit, I'm gonna go in with this really close in. Really close in. A lot of people go all on the outside, baby. That's not. You want to get it really close in, and I'm hoping y'all can see that line I just made, because we're gonna blend it out in a second. And then you want to get this one really close to that one. And you are leading this to your eyebrow like this, and then you're just gonna fluff it out. And I just fluff it into my eyebrow, and I just blend both sides of that out. Then I take it and I go around my nose in a circle like this, just to really accentuate the nose. Like this. And then I go over the bridge like this in the middle. And then you want to blend that out a little more as well. Okay. And your nose should be contoured. Okay. We are almost done, okay? Next, I want to go in with a powder blush. You can use any powder blush. Right now, I am using Benefit in the shade Krista. And I take it with the same blush brush. Pat, 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 pat. And then we're going to go in. And I like to smile because I want to know where the apple of the cheek of my cheek is. We're going to go on the apple of the cheek right here. And we're just going to brush it on like this. And then we're going to drag it up like we did before. Pat, pat, pat. Smile. And then I just kind of do my biggest one because I love blush. It's the first thing that disappears after a long day. And girl, me and blush just go together real bad. And then I take it and then I go in the middle of my nose like this. I like to scrunch my nose up because that's just my thing. And I just like that. Gives you a little sun-kissed look. And then one thing I did forget, which funny enough, every time I do this, I forget. Go back in with the NARS. And because I want to give myself a little volume around the eyes, I do put this NARS as eyeshadow. Just to give myself some contrast, some lights and some darks. And then, I ain't never put that much on though. But you gotta give yourself room for mistakes when you're doing your makeup. Take it and blend it if you put too much because life happens. We have made our way to the eyebrows. So what I do with mine is, you see they have dried now. They're up fluffy and they have dried. I'm gonna bring y'all up real close so y'all can really get the logistics of what we're doing right now. I take the brow pencil and I just kind of fill in a little bit where these gaps are. So I just round my eyebrow here where I know it's supposed to be arched at. I know I don't have no hair down here. Add a little more. And then I go here and I draw me a long tail because I know that I ain't got no tail. And then you can blend that out a little bit to make it look a little more realistic. And that is how I do my eyebrows. Bag y'all back on up because y'all was all in my grill. So now the last thing you want to do before you spray is come on with that lip combo. This is my favorite part. I go here, start here, and then I take it up and I make it dark. And I am gonna overline just a little bit because I actually like the way it looked earlier today. Then I go on the bottom and fill that in quickly. This is in the shade Sugar High. Love this one. To smithereens. Introducing a pink color on your lip is always like the best idea ever. So I'll go in with this. That was a little too much, but we're gonna trust the process. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is go in with some setting spray. NYX Dewy Finish. She is my girl. I kid y'all not, this is that girl. And baby, don't be afraid to get that face wet. That's really, it's gonna soak the makeup in. You're not gonna look dry. It's gonna blend in your blush a little more, and it's going to give what it needs to get, what it needs to give. So you're gonna take it and wait. The beautiful part about makeup is that once you forget some things, after a while you just kind of remember things when you're missing something. And so I forgot to take that around my forehead to kind of lighten that up, and boom, she's light. I mean, she's dark. I just effed up my edges. Come out for breather. Look at your face. Is it wet? Yes, it is wet, but I do like a little more. And this is probably why I run out of concealer. I mean, a setting spray every time I blink. Now, you are just going to let that dry down while you start cleaning up your area, because 9 times out of 10, if you're doing your makeup, I did do a good job of cleaning up since I'm doing step by step, but it be toe up in here, y'all. Kid y'all not. While we are doing this, I like to prepare my lashes. Y'all, I'm really sitting here debating, like, do I want to put these on? Like, I'm really about to go to bed. But I can't complete the look and get a thumbnail without no lashes, girl, so. Okay, so now that the setting spray has set our makeup down, the lashes are on, we're looking like the baddest. Mascara, you need it on the bottom lashes. Like, it is a requirement in life to have bottom lashes. Go in like this and kind of blend that out some. This is the final look. I get so many compliments on this look, and I'm like, girl, it took me 10 minutes to do. Didn't take 10 minutes in this video, but that's because I really want to explain to y'all step by step. But once you get these steps down pat, you can fly through this makeup routine. Obviously, I do have a full beat routine where I go all in. And if y'all want a video on that, just let me know. Drop a comment on what you think. Drop a comment on your favorite part of the video. Drop a comment and let me know how your makeup turns out after you try these products. If y'all want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments, because y'all know I love me some makeup like honey. Yes. Don't forget to look out for videos on Friday. Every single Friday. I hope. Don't forget to watch other videos on this channel. Watch the last 2 vlogs I posted. And thank you guys for supporting me, for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my social medias down below. I love you. God loves you and has amazing plans for your life. I'll see you in the next one, bestie. Bye.